Oh, my baby's awake. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go grab him. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm now back. Let's get ready. Alright. So, we're playing Lort today, guys, and if you have not heard of it, it's kind of like a roguelike, so you run around. This is what the game looks like, a little bit of cartoony style. There's multiple classes that you can, different characters, so you have your melee fighter, you have your elf archer, you have your mage here, and there's gonna be a new one coming out here soon. I like to go with a fighter, especially when I'm doing solo runs. So if you guys are looking, this purple stuff, they're permanent upgrades that you can get between games, so that way it helps you progress a little easier. You guys have your healing shrines here. I have 2 healing flasks right now. Those are the upgrades I've gotten. We pick our quest here at the board, and then we can head out the van, and then you guys can see what the actual game looks like. So right now we're traveling a hilly billy countryside. Of course, we're gonna check chat every once in a while, so let's see how you guys are doing. Alright, so this is what the game looks like. You start out in open areas. And what we're going to do is we're going to run up to the... Alright, 1 second. Sorry, I want to read this. Okay. So we're gonna keep the weapon we have, even though it's a little weaker. So you see we can get some strength. We can look around. These, I guess, totems, you can call them, whatever you want to call them. These will be enemies that I can spawn in to get gold. And then there's 2 different kinds of upgrades you guys can get. You guys can get attributes. Actually, there's 3 kinds. Ooh. Go. So these are what I'm talking about. These are like these are temporary upgrades that you can get until you die. After hitting enemies with an alternate attack, I can deal plus 10% physical damage. We're gonna pick that up. And then this one gave me the gold for completing it. But we also want to make sure we're hitting these ones that have the glowing pictures above them, because these are attribute upgrades. So there's strength, agility, and intelligence, and obviously they kind of upgrade different stuff. Intelligence is cooldowns for your ability. Agility is, you know, your attack power, your health, and your how fast you can hit, stuff like that. So that's what agility is, primarily how fast you can hit. Strength is like how much damage you can do. One second. So here at the top you see 1.3% attack speed. So that's what we're getting with these agilities, which is not great. I typically prefer to go strength in the beginning, but there's nothing I can. Oop. There's nothing I can do about that. We need all the upgrades we can get right now. So we're gonna group them up, and then we're just gonna do our whirlwind attack, and you can see that I can easily take out a good amount of them. And then we're gonna go up to this camp, because there should always be some kind of upgrade at a camp. Okay, and then you can see primary attacks deal 20% damage at night. Nice. That's good. With the amount of heads up top floating above the poles, you can see how difficult a mission will be. Oh, it's not too bad. Actually, I almost about to die here. So we're gonna go over here, we're gonna grab these strengths so we can do more damage. Each map has each map has a way that you can travel. This one is sunflowers, and you can see that if you do it right, you can get quite far. Obviously, you can play with friends too. The enemies do scale with. The enemies will scale, so the more friends you have, the stronger they get, and it feels like the less damage I do. But there we go. Again, we're gonna go for strength. Strength increases my critical damage. And in the beginning, it's honestly, like, these maps, it's really a race of how many upgrades you can get before the boss fight. So in the top right, you can see that I have 3 days in order to do these. There's something I wanted. Cool. I can spawn healing orbs if I get kills. I have a chance to. So we're gonna go. All right. Clear up the camps. We got a nice big chest here that I'm gonna grab. Another chance, so I have a chance to explode enemies when I attack them. Perfect. I mean, I don't like, it wasn't perfect that I was being held down, but then they all grouped up. Okay, so we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep looking for upgrades. At nighttime, the shadow monsters spawn. They can be pretty difficult, so we do gotta be careful. You can see all the upgrades that we can go for. Gonna find, there he is. I was gonna say we gotta find the last enemy here. And we just keep moving. I do gotta get more of these chest items. That's a health increase. That was like 40 coins right there. There we go. Now you can see that I'm actually able to start doing more damage, and it's actually getting quite a bit easier. And this is why I like the fighter primarily, because I get a lot of health, and that whirlwind attack is really nice. I'm able to tank those hits and just go up in the middle of them, get them all finished. We still got one guy around here that we gotta find. Wherever he went. Come on, dude, where'd you go? You can't grab the upgrades unless you kill everybody connected with that area. There it is. So, in the bottom left, you can see the old wizard's tower has been completed. So, it just lets you know that you can now collect your reward. We have magic resistance or a chance to hit people with a hot potato. We're gonna go with the hot potato. The more forms of damage we can stack up at once would be really good. We're gonna check out the shop trader right here.
Step on up.
Damage to slimes.
For you, for all of you, probably. Welcome to Larry's. Great.
And we're gonna get a couple. After like 3, he doesn't let me get anything
now
else.
Featuring you. Leave, please.
There we go. That's more gold. So we unlocked the boss fight, but we're not gonna go to it yet. I still have about 2 days left to keep getting upgrades, and that's what we're gonna do. You want to try and use all the time you can. More chances of getting healing orbs after I get kills. I want this. If I got the gold, then I do have the gold. Alright, kills give 3 health, kills give plus 2% damage. Primary attacks give 1 health. We're gonna go kills give 3 health. That could be a good way to keep my health up. Go, and you can see that my health is going up as I'm completing these now. There we go. And perfect. Area's been cleared. So like I said, it's just clearing up as many areas as you can before you're starting a boss fight. Trying to survive. So I'm just gonna walk up right in the middle here. I'm gonna try and get as many of them kind of grouped up as I can before I do that. These red-haired goblins are pretty annoying just because they're always throwing the fire bombs. I just find them really irritating. But they also have increased health versus a lot of the other types. But this is like easy. Alright, I could wipe out like all those guys by not running away. The slimes will just swarm towards you, so as a fighter it makes my job really easy. Okay, real quick, we'll take a moment just to check chat. What's up, you guys? Okay, perfect. Back to the game. see that the kills giving me health keeps my health up pretty well. If I was only getting health every time I use my primary attack, 1 health per primary attack is not nearly as much as I could be getting. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, like any health I can get is good, but the fact that I can get healed with kills is way better, just because it kind of doesn't limit me to time, and you know, I can get kills as fast as I can and heal. Alright, like this. And those are those health orbs that are spawning from that one ability that I have. Each one gives me 15 health if I complete it. It's really easy to tell which ones I have to kill, because even at night, these guys spawn as regular enemies, regular goblins. So you can just avoid the glowing ones, to be honest. Just pick up the money and we move on to stuff that will actually give me abilities. These piles of bones with the sword, you can pick them up and get weapons. That's a staff, but I am the fighter, so I am proficient in swords. Oh, I get an extra jump. I really should be going for intelligence a little more than agility, because I only have 2 intelligence. That's a better sword. I'm gonna take that. So we're not doing super great as far as, I don't have a lot of, I've got like a lot of agility. I need more strength so I can do more damage for the boss and the next area. I was gonna say, what am I missing? There we go, that strength will give me more damage output. Then we'll go over here, we'll be able to get the intelligence. We can go down there, get the strength. And if I don't see anything else pretty close by, I'll probably just go for the boss. Go. The abilities give you a plus 35 parry buff. That's pretty good. And then, like I said, we're gonna go with some intelligence. Intelligence gives me ability cooldown. There we go. See how the area looks. I'm not really seeing anything nearby or close. Oh, there's something right there. There's 3 things right there. That'd be perfect. What we're gonna do, gonna go right up in the middle of them. We're gonna yell at these guys, kill them instantly, because I hate the archers always just run away. So when I'm doing like the spin attack, it really doesn't allow me to kill them much faster. all these guys are coming from kind of that boss area. And it would be helpful to clear them out now. That way when I'm done getting the upgrades, I can go ahead and just do the boss fight. So we'll go with 1 strength and 1 intelligence here. Looks like we got a weapon, and I will actually take that. Now with the weapon that you choose, you can you will change the ability unless it's the same type of weapon. So these hammers generally have a slam attack like that. The swords, the smaller swords, have a whirlwind ability. And that's all I know off the top of my head as far as I know, like the bows and stuff, but that's not the class that I'm running right now. So like you'll just have to play and check them out if you guys want to. I can go over the abilities. That's not a problem, but it gives you guys something to do. And you can see, like with the hammer, I can almost one-tap them now. And then we'll start the boss fight. So first we'll start out with a wave of enemies to kill. So, like normal, I'll run right up in the middle and just yell at them, and half of them will pass out from fear because I'm so awesome. And then we got this dude.
You gotta take my stuff! Drop it, you losers! Oi, catch this, you drongos!
Oh, I got caught on the wall.
Back off!
Hitting that dash is by far my highest damage dealing ability. See, and then done.
You call that?
They'll drop upgrades. This one, if I use my primary attack, I have a chance to bounce frost orbs and do damage to enemies. They'll drop weapons. Most importantly, they drop this ingredient so we can make our stew. And then the end of the world happens for a little bit. So it spawns in like an endless night cycle where these glowing enemies will chase you in these, they're called raids. They'll come out and attack you. You don't have a long time to complete this part to get to the van. But usually what I'll do is I'll do like 1 or 2. So like I'll bounce over here. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of extra gold for the next area. Especially because I can one-tap these guys, so I can complete this super quick like that. So we'll just... Like I said, I can pretty much one-tap a lot of the enemies, so this extra gold will serve as upgrades for the next area to kind of boost me up. And this will be the last one, because I have my yell attack again, so I'll back up. Wait for them to kind of group up. And that should be it. Come on. Okay, there we go. You can see that I just got hit by a wraith right there. It took like almost half my health. So now it's time to leave. That's the first day done. That's Lord. So this gives you an overview of what I've done. So I got 481 kills, 65,000 damage done. The highest damage I did in one attack was 920 damage. Yeah, you can just, they're just stats. That's Lord. So we'll come to this guy. There's only one thing I can get, and that's extra starting money.
Fantastic, fantastic. That is another one down. I'll check that one off the list.
There's 2 different missions as far as right now that I can do. I like to do this one because it gives you what you call it. It gives you gold as you complete it, which I don't know what the lieutenants give you. Alright, right away we want to just go for it. You can see that the extra buffs are taking an effect, like they're getting hit by the potatoes and the frost orbs when I'm doing those attacks, so it's actually pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and open up the chest. I do 10% extra damage to melee enemies. That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna want to keep getting that gold up for now. There we go. There we go. That purple goblin has increased health. His health is pretty high, but more crit chance. So let's see. Crit chance is okay. It's not the best. Like, it's not the strongest, but and just like that, you can see that I rip right through him. I have one more trial to complete and then I unlock the boss, so we're doing really well on time. We're gonna go for this really hard trial over here, the champion trial. And you can see that I can rip right through half of them with my ability. Cool. And we're actually gonna take that gold. We'll open up this big old chest right here. And we get more chances to explode when attacking enemies. That's not bad, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta watch out for the barrel that is about to explode. They hurt, but they don't do too much damage. Yeah, I could yell at them and almost kill them. They do curse you kind of and force you to slow down. We're gonna keep trying to go for gold. Because they stuck me in the same spot, my ability really didn't have the range like that. But it's okay, we still took him out. Yeah, we need to find more abilities. So there we go. Strength and intelligence would be perfect, actually. More crit chance and crit damage, which is awesome. Kills have a 5% chance to spawn healing orb. Perfect.
Who's there?
More chances at healing. So obviously we're gonna walk up right in the middle of these guys. And there we go. We're gonna go with the strength on that one. And what's my intelligence at? 7. We're gonna go with more intelligence. I did that so I could heal. Keep it moving. His lanterns give you increased running speed. There we go. Beautiful. Slam attacks. And of course our primary focus is on the actual living goblins. I don't know what these ones are, but okay, so I want to wait until I can actually read them. Yep, like that. You want to wait till you can read them. So magic resistance, get an extra life, gives me extra parry, which that would be good. I don't like I get an extra life even though I'm doing solo, just because I believe it's a one-time use, and I would rather have items that help me in more than one situation. More armor, that's perfect. I'm still taking a lot of damage. It would be smart to keep getting more strength, because you see I'm still a little squishy. But these are just what's nearby, and there'd be no point just running by him. I'm gonna take out this little dude. There we go. Actually does not do more damage. I'm just gonna keep what I have. There's a healing shrine up there that we're gonna go get real quick. Oh, you see that to the right? That's a good area to go to. And there's one over there you can see because of the kind of fire through the walls. I'm actually kind of surrounded by upgrades, which is crazy. Oh, and we got strength over here. We're gonna go over there and grab those. There we go. Still one more. Where is he at? Oh, come on, where'd he go? He's like glitched or something. Man, that sucks. Those some upgrades I really could have used. We're gonna go for this green dude here. Movement speed, jump height, primary attacks, speed buff. I'm just gonna go with the straight speed buff. I want to see if I can find that enemy it was maybe talking about. It looks like it was kind of pointing up over here. I don't see it, unfortunately. Those upgrades could have helped so much. I still got 2 days. Not a whole lot of time. There we go. Here's another string. Wiped him out. Heck yes. These lunch boxes are amazing. They got the rune juice. And those are the currencies for the permanent upgrades. That yell actually does a lot of damage. I'm not sure. I was gonna say, I think the dash still does more though. You can see right there I didn't take damage because of that block. So that's that those upgrades for you. You can see him in action. So kills grant me extra damage. So that's pretty good. So then what we're gonna want to do here, round them up. Nice, and there's those buffs for the extra damage gonna come in here. Now this is really hectic. Normally I really would have died by now, but since I get the extra damage buffs with kills and I get healed when I kill, that's probably a huge reason why I have not died yet. But you can see my health is starting to get lower and lower. So I'm gonna back off until that happens. There we go. Now I can get the extra strength upgrades. That increases my damage. I need more damage, more health. We're just gonna hit this, heal up. Go for that strength. This is the final day, so I do gotta be careful.
Get out of here.
There we go. More hot potato attack. If I can get more, yeah, I was gonna say, if I can keep getting the hot potatoes, yeah, see it bounce off right there. Perfect. We're gonna check out the shock keep. There's a giant golden gun here. Heck yes. An extra dodge charge, it's not bad. Take it. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something up here that I can grab. I don't... I need a shroom tower key. A little bit of parkour. That's what it's asking from me. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of suck on mouse and keyboard. Okay. And we kind of cheesed it, but that's fine. Knockback and extra jump. We're gonna go with the knockback. We're gonna see what we can get from this guy.
When my Mom Rifter gave birth to yours truly, she didn't know she just brought a lot of business into this world. But she did. Come on in and shop, shop, shop. Okay, boss. Ah, thanks. Okay.
There we go.
You bought the last thing. That means it's closing time.
Now we got like an extra 40 damage to ranged enemies. Okay, I think I'm under leveled for the boss, but it'll be okay. Check chat before we continue on. Not bad. All right, keep going. Oh.
Tengo madre de cucurumiting.
Okay, so you can see I don't do that much damage to this boss. I am fearful that I might not make it. I was hoping that when I got the damage to ranged enemies, it would apply to this dude. And so if it does apply to this dude, I'm kind of screwed just because, you know, I would have been extra screwed if I didn't go and buy those. Okay. Yeah, you can see how aggressively he's I can't hit him yet because he's invincible. While these... But if I get the kills, they are heals, so... Here's what I can do.
Watch where they're walking.
So I can kind of just bounce around. It's really difficult right now.
Watch where they're walking. Small up yourself. Me be the boogeyman. Me be skewing the radness. Small up yourself. Me be doing the ghost walk. Me be skewing the radness.
Okay, right now I'm health positive, so as long as I'm careful, I got this.
Me be doing the ghost walk. Watch where they're walking.
Not great, not great. I can get two of them at the same time, hopefully. Perfect.
Chill out, brother.
There's a little bit of health for me there. Heck yeah, yes. Yes! We took him out, guys. Okay, that's a 1, so that's not helpful. Alright, we pick it up and same thing. Oh, there's some strength here though. I 100% need it. Come on, come on. I'm like, I am just not seeing more upgrades. on my way to that van. Where's the van? Right here. Hey, dude, there's like nothing nearby, unfortunately, so I just gotta head out. I'm up to 445,000 damage. And I unlocked treasure, barely know her. Cloak and dagger can now be found. Open 150 chests. Interesting. Nice.
This stew isn't gonna brew itself. Help me fetch some ingredients, adventurer.
Awesome. Let's see what upgrades I can get. I can get quite a few. I can get extra health. More physical damage, honestly, is what I need. Or armor. I'll take the damage. I could use the damage buff right now. Because I'm honestly not too hopeful about what's about to go down. Okay. Because I've actually only gotten to this area once.
All done?
I gotta go select a quest.
Best of luck. You'll need it.
Okay. There's an upgrade right there. There we go. More physical damage and magical damage. Just straight up damage is perfect. I need that. More movement speed. Kills give me extra attack speed. Let's go with the attack speed because I already have the damage buff. So it's gonna, I can do more damage and attack faster with more kills, which is huge. All right. Nice. And there you can really see those potatoes, the flame, the blaze rods, all of those really shining there. Easily going to go for strength, and then we're gonna get the intelligence because I have the ability that gives me more attack speed when I get more kills. Although it doesn't stack that much. It's not like a huge buff in attack speed. Okay, what am I missing? You can just see him getting smacked with those ailments too. Cool. I'm actually gonna need more parry chance. Is perfect. I actually could use more parry chance. Perfect. Oh, that was a nice. Alright, we gotta kind of plan this out. There's really not much for me here. I am curious about this area. It says rune juice. Oh. I'm so dead at this point. That was really close. Oh, that's right. That's what this area is. There's gonna be a bunch of crates, and there's a chance to just spawn enemies, or you can get like rune juice out of them, or the labyrinth keys. That's right. I think I only need 3 keys. Like 1 away. Perfect. We got all the keys. Then we can rush to the top. And this is what we do. And that's beautiful because now I'm up to 70 rune juice. And that's some upgrades that I can permanently unlock. Purple, an extra dodge charge. Now I'm up to, I can just dodge a lot.
What's that? Charge.
Guys, I do not have enough like damage resistance, armor, whatever it may be. Free upgrade, extra damage to enemies, that'd be good. I can do quite a bit of damage, but I can't take nearly enough damage to deal with these guys. So we need to upgrade strength, try to get that health up as much as we can. Purple bow. We're running low on heals. There should be something up there. Night 1, not good. I've already almost died to just regular enemies. These guys are just gonna be straight up stronger. I need to complete more trials. I've completed the camps. They keep interrupting my abilities, that's why. Oh my goodness, no! There we go. Let's didn't really do too much. Yeah, I do need a healing shrine here. I should be able to go up and get this. Kills give 3 health, that's awesome. Now I get a minimum of 6 health per kill. free chest. That's a free upgrade. More critical chance. I'll take it, dude. I doubt I'll have enough for this. 770, yeah. The upgrades are just not here, dude. I need them.
Who do you think you are?
Bad. Dude, I'm sheer brute forcing my way through these guys. Like, I'm not health positive. I'm just barely kind of keeping it at bay. Their damage. I need one more trial. I'll do all these. That's a lot of bombs, but I guess it's not too bad. I think I can take them pretty well. Yo, I just got like, this thing will do way more. Ah! As soon as I got a better weapon, I just absolutely ate it. Well, I ended it off with 474,000 damage. No way, I was gonna say, oh, okay, no. I ended off with 985,000 damage, over 1,000 kills. So it's not bad. Now we can take our rune juice and go upgrade ourselves slightly more.
Rune juice.
More health, but only 20 health. So scaling this is percentage based, scaling this is a set amount. So that's why I'm gonna scale my percentage based damage.
Hello!
And
what a strong pair of ingredient carrying arms you have. Time to put them to good use.
Alright, so we're actually gonna leave this video off here. If you guys liked lore, don't forget to check out my channel, follow so you guys can see more lore content. There's a Discord you guys can join to stay up to date on streams and videos coming out. So I appreciate you guys watching. At the Discord, you guys can join in discussions about Christ. You guys can suggest content that you guys would like to see. And like I said, you can stay up to date on streams and videos coming out. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good night.